لا يشاء
لا يشاء. Right, so we're going to face the east and send up the prayers.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Haya,
Haya,
Shamkar,
Shamkar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakavkar,
Malakavkar,
Sabbath,
Sabbath,
Ratazakar,
Ratazaka,
Haya,
Haya,
I.S.U.P.K, Barataza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Haya,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Nafandanawa,
Lakam,
Cow,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Wasalaknawa,
Kabawafnawa,
Kabawafnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kabawafyanawa,
Kabawafyanawa,
Wala'a,
Walaa,
Tabaya'ayanawa,
Tabaya'ayanawa,
Banasayawan,
Banasayawan,
Abal, Hawashaynawa,
Hawashaynawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Right,
Kaya,
Lakab,
Lakab,
Hamalakwa,
Hamalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wahafapara,
Wahafapara,
La'awalamyam, Aman.
Aman. And in the English, our Father,
which
art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be.
And the prayer for the power of the Yahweh. Bahashem Yahawashi. Babakusha. Nafandanawa. Haka. Larapa'a. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Haka. Lataha. Hamatazarayim. Haka. Lahakuyam. Hamafiyam. Haka. Arukawa. Hatama Lagarashan. Bahashem Yahawashi. Wada Aman.
And in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be.
And the blessings, Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Matazabiyah. Ala YAHANNA. Ha Alawapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kayayayam. Wa Akwafyam. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahawashi. The water Aman.
And in the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahawashi. And Michael. And the angel. Commanding General Yahanna. The general. The captain. The officer. The trooper. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be.
Psalms 121. Asha'a Ayanya. Ahahayam. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemayim. Wa'arataza. Ayatan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamaka. Hanala'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashun. Shawama. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamaka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yam-Yanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ayakayaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamaka. Makal Rai. Yashama. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashama. Taza'afka. Wabawa Ayaka. Ma'aitha. Wa'ai Iwalam.
Aman.
Aman.
And in the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
Al
Al
Kayahana.
Yahana.
Awab Yaka.
Wab
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Imaka.
Al Imaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wa Yathaya wa Aitazawa.
Wa Yathar Ya'aitazawa.
Al Tazapa Wanyaka.
Al Tazar Pawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanyakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala Ayazaka.
Wala Ayazaka.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Kadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Bayaf.
Waya.
Yakawafwa.
Yakarafwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa Yashma Alayam.
Wa Yashma Alim.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagayam.
Wahagayim.
Gobal.
Gabor.
Wa Imawan.
I'm a one.
Wa Imalak.
I'm a lot.
Palashaf.
Palashah.
Imishabya.
I'm the Shabya.
Tazawa.
Tazawa.
Gum Ashawa.
Gam Ashawa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Ayman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawak.
Abanya Lawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalam.
Kamadya.
Kamadia.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Banaka.
Banaka.
Kwayashwan.
Kwayashwa.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayandara.
Bayandara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adama.
Adama.
Sayatamba.
Sayatamba.
Nada Yabmawa.
Nada Yabmawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakazabak.
Kazabak.
Wakazabak.
Kazabak.
Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Kama Sayakamba.
Kama Sayakumba.
Ashab.
Ashab.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nayarashab.
Mayarishab.
Lanawa.
Nanawa.
Af.
Af.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatamba.
Shayatamba.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba Ayayara.
Taba'aya Yara.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Talahat.
Falahat.
Hayam.
Hayam.
Khan.
Khan.
Tawadakma.
Saradakma.
Basa Iraka.
Basa Iraka.
Wabasawa Pafka.
Wabasaba Pafka.
The Balaham.
Balaham.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayaba Kwashwa.
Wayapa Kwashwa.
Shamkaya Hawa.
Shemka Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayaba Awa.
Wayaba Alwa.
Aidi Ai.
Aidi Ai.
Wayakapawa.
Wayakapawa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya da Aiwa.
Waya Da'aiwa.
Kaya Ata.
Kaya Atha.
Shamka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Badka.
Al Yawan.
Al Yawan.
Alkaha Arataza.
Alkaha Arataza.
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against
and consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarene,
and the Hagarene,
Gabal and Ammon,
Gabal Gabor and Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Horeb.
Made their nobles like Horeb.
And like Zayeb.
And like Zayeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunah.
And as Zalmunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of the Most High in possession.
The houses of the Most High in possession.
O my power.
O my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth for wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
And as the flame.
And as the flame.
Set up the mountains on fire.
Set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Of
the Most High.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishments and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the schools.
And the schools.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishments and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishments and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Posse Comitazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marine. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all.
That it is the angels that have done it.
That it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of YAHANNA.
In the name of YAHANNA.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Right, Deuteronomy 16.
16, sir.
Yeah. All right, wait. Deuteronomy 16. Actually. All right, yeah, Deuteronomy 16 and 18.
Six and 18. Deuteronomy 16 and 18. Shapatyam, wa shatayam, Thathan, Laka, Bakal, Sha'irayak, Asha Yahweh Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Lashatayak, Lashapatwa, Ata, Ha'ayim, Mashapat, Tazadak, La'a, Fatah, Mashapat, La'a, Thakaya, Panyam, Wala'a, Thakwak, Shakad, Kaya, Hashakad, Ya'aya, Ayanaya, Kakamayam, Kakamyam, that was them.
That's right.
Waya, Satap, Dabaya, Tazadakyam, Tazadak, that's right. No. Yeah, Tazadak, Tharadap, Lama'im. So like these pages are thin, man. Sakayaha, Waya Rashaf, Atha, Ha'arataza, Asha Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, La'a, Thata'ai, Laka, Ashara, Bala, Aitaza, Atazal, Mazabak, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Asha, Tha'aisha, Laka, Wala'a, Thakwayam, Laka, Matazaba, Asha, Mana, Yahweh, Alahayaka, La'a, Thazak, La Yahweh, Alahayaka, Shawa, Washa, Asha, Yahweh, Bawa, Mawan, Kal, Deba, Ra'ai, Kaya, Thawa'aibaf, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Hawa'a, Kaya, Mataza'a, Bakwa, Baka, Ba'akad, Sha'ai, Yara, Asha, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Ayash, Awa, Asha, Ya'aisha, Athar, so like I see, Hara'ah, Ba'ai, Yara, Yahweh, Alahayaka, La'aiba, La'aiba, the Hebrew, or Passover, Bara, Yathar, Waya, Lawak, Waya, I, Bud, Alahayam. So, which verse we start from? Sorry.
16 and 18. So it was a 4 in chapter 16.
Okay. Akar Rayam, Wayasha Thakwa, Lakam, Wala Shamash, Awa Layarak, Awa Lakal, Tazabah, Hashemayim, Ashar, La'a, Taza wa Yatha. Those are the run. So Deuteronomy 16 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Judges and officers thou shalt make in all thy gates.
Now, what does gates represent? Gates represent your communities, man. And the Lord's saying, in your communities, you're meant to have judges and officers, man. People that govern the rights and the wrongs, man. People that give out a punishment for those doing those wrongs in our communities. That's what we're meant to have, man. And listen, even in the UK, if we serve the Lord, we can have that as well, man.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. In England, Indians, they govern themselves, man. They govern themselves so much, no one even knows whatever happened amongst them. That's how much they're on the top of it, man. And if they can do it with the power of the Lord, black man, we can do it too, man.
That's right.
Read that.
Throughout thy tribes, and they shall judge the people with just judgment.
Yeah, so now here's the difference between us and the other nations. We judge with just judgment, man. Meaning what? We do it the right way.
That's right.
Now, if you look at every empire, if you was rich, you never got judged, man. If you had money or you was able to bribe someone, you never got judged. But the difference between us and them is we do just judgment. Other nations, they can get bribed.
That's right.
They can get paid off, man. They can do all a kind of things and just turn their head away from the wrongs that are going on, man. You know what I mean? You can research it in your own time. Many countries, whether it's England, America, Russia, they've took bribes. They've been paid off to ignore certain things, to let certain things go. But the Lord's saying, with the leaders that we have, it's a sin if they do that, man. Their judgment must be just if they're serving the Lord. Read that.
Verse 19, thou shalt not wrest judgment.
And so what does the word rest mean? Stop, man. Meaning you can't one day be like, just let him go, man. You know what? I'll just rest that now. The Lord's saying, listen, judgment must happen, man. You can't let it pass. You can't give no one a blight. He's saying, listen, don't rest judgment just because you like the person or, you know, you don't see it as a big deal. Listen, but to someone else, it is a big deal, man. And that person needs justice.
That's right.
That's why you can't rest justice. Reader.
Thou shalt not respect persons.
And there you go. Don't respect persons. Now, that word, there have been fake Israelite groups break this down wrong. You can look it up. When it talks about a person's, you can look at what it's called a personage, and it means money. It means someone who's rich. It doesn't mean a person like that. It's talking about respecting the rich. Look it up. It's the word a personage, and it means wealth. Meaning, don't respect the rich. That's why you don't rest judgment, because like, he's rich, man. You know what I mean? He's gonna have the money to battle this in court. He's gonna go all the way. Listen, man. So what? You can't rest judgment. This rich person's wrong. They must be brought to justice.
That's right.
Reader.
Neither take a gift For a gift does blind the eyes of the wise.
And that's how you know that a person's is money. He says, don't take a gift, man. Mm-hmm. So that's you know what this rich person who has personage, he'll be like, listen, man, I'll give you a bag of gold, man. Please, man, just let me off, man. I'm tired of, you know, your judge is knocking on my door, man. Please just take this. Let that be that. The Bible's saying if you're a righteous judge, you can't be bribed. No one can't give you a gift and say, you know what, just please don't watch that, man. Take this gold, take your family to the beach of Gad, you know what I mean? as have a nice time, you know what I mean? Please, man, just, you know what I mean? Have a vacation, man, you know what I mean? Start watching me. Our judges cannot be bribed according to God. Reader.
And pervert the words of the righteous.
And pervert the words of the righteous. Meaning, the righteous man, what he's saying is right, but you pervert it. Why? Because you've been paid off, man. You can't really stand up for what's right. Why? Because you got paid, man. Unless you want to give him back the money. You know what I mean? But otherwise, if you took the money, then you would have to do what he says. Now you are under him. Reader.
That which is altogether just shall thou follow.
Then meaning that which is altogether just, meaning that which is just, meaning it's righteous. Follow that, man. Don't taint the righteousness. Don't have the righteousness and the bribe, meaning be righteous all the way, man. Be just all the way. Don't mix it up. Don't taint it with nothing. Just be that way, man.
That's right.
If you're a judge or a leader, be just all the way, man. Don't have no blemish on you. Don't have no ill. Don't have no bad report about you've been taking bribes, man. Reader.
That thou mayest live and inherit the land.
And there, listen, if you're a judge and you want to live, you can't take bribes, man. Meaning there's punishments for how you live, man. You mean if we had a judge and he died young, like damn, what he doing, man? Someone was giving him some shekels of silver, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if you look in his tent and find a whole bag of gold. You know what I mean? In the dirt, man. Why? Meaning what? You serving the Lord, it gives you long life, man.
That's right.
Meaning if you want to live, serve the Lord. Meaning there's something you and I can do to have a longer life, and it's called obey the Lord, man.
That's right.
And if you think we're lying, life shows you, man. You know what I mean? We're in Handsworth right now, man. And there's many young people dead. Why? Because they didn't obey the Lord, man. Life shows you. If you think, you know, the UPK is reaching, open your front door, man.
That's right.
Look at this kid stabbed to death. This one chased down. This one shot. You know what I mean? This one used his car to run him over for a revenge attack. Why? Because they didn't serve the Lord, man.
That's right.
And listen, we're not laughing at them, but let that be a warning to you of what you should do, man. Reader.
Which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not plant thee a grove of any trees near unto the altar of the Lord thy God.
There's now the Lord saying near the altar he has to not plant any trees, man, any groves. You mean, and that's how the Lord wants it, man. You mean, and that's why if you read in the book of Maccabees, when they established a temple back, they knocked down all of the groves and the trees. That's the law what they wasn't following right there.
That's right.
When you read in the book of Maccabees, when they restored the temple back from the Greek Empire, reader.
Neither shalt thou set up any image which the Lord thy God hateth.
There, man. And the Lord hates idolatry, man. You know what I mean? Why? Because if you serve an idol, you're not serving the Lord. If you're bowing down to a cross saying this is God, then the Lord ain't getting the worship, man.
That's right. If
you're in Mecca circling a rock, then the Lord ain't getting the worship because the rock's getting it. And the Lord said, listen, no groves or no standing image. So what's the standing image? It's an image you make on the floor, then you use ropes and you resurrect it. So you make it stand up so that it's a nice tall image, man. Like what's the example?
All statues.
All statues, yeah. So basically, that would be a statue. It's made on the floor. Of course, now we got cranes and high habs. But back then, you would make the image on the floor, then you and a whole bunch of men would erect it. You would rope it up and you'll pull and pull till it's on its base. You know what I mean? So, and that would be a standing image, basically. Read that.
Come on, chapter 17, verse 1. Thou shalt not sacrifice unto the Lord thy God any bullock or any sheep wherein is blemish or any evil favoredness.
I got you. So meaning what? When you sacrifice, you give the Lord the best, man.
That's right.
Don't get lazy and I got this dying goat over here, man. Here, man, just priest. Just take this, man. And that's why in the book of Malachi, we sinned and broke this law. In the book of Malachi goes, you've been giving me animals that are blemished, and that's the law that goes with that too. You know what I mean? So in your precept book, if you want to highlight it, that's what Malachi was referring to in his book as well. Reader.
For that is an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
And meaning, does anyone know what abomination means? It means a filthy, wicked act, man. Meaning, you giving the Lord, you know what I mean, some lame sacrifice. That's a wicked act, man.
That's right.
What? The Lord ain't worth your best. The Lord isn't worth all you got. So you meaning it's disrespect, man. Which that's how you know the Lord's a black man, man. It didn't take disrespect, man. Like, yo, listen, man, like all I've done for you, and you're gonna give me some lame sheep. I saved you from Egypt, man, out of the house of bondage, and you're gonna give me some lame goat. Nah, man, the Lord takes that personal.
That's right.
And it's called an abomination. Reader.
God. Verse 2. If there be found among you within thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, man or woman that have wrought wickedness in the sight of the Lord thy God, in transgressing his covenant, and have gone and served other gods and worshipped them, either sun or moon, or any host of heaven, which I have not commanded.
Okay, so now, right now, this is Deuteronomy, meaning we're about to go and take a promised land, but we haven't done it yet. So these laws are to govern us when we get the land, when we subdue our enemies, when we get rid of the Amorites, the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Canaanites. That now that we have the land, rules that we should keep. And why? Because the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Jebusites, they serve the moon, they serve the stars.
That's right.
They serve other gods, and the Lord doesn't want us being like them, man. What a lot of people don't understand is in the Bible, the laws that you see, does anyone really know why those laws even exist? Because the Lord doesn't want us to be Egyptians, man.
That's right.
You mean laws of the Bible, they purposely go against Egypt, because that's how much the Lord hates Egypt.
That's right.
That you purposely have laws against what they do, because the Lord doesn't want you looking Egyptian, man. Having the spirit of an Egyptian.
That's right.
Then what? There's laws against what the Canaanites did, the Jebusites did, the Amorites did. Why? Because the Lord doesn't want you looking Amoritic, man.
That's right.
He doesn't want you looking what was it? Jebusitic, but
Jebusitish.
Jebusitish. You mean the Lord wants the Israelites to look like Israelites?
That's right.
That's why the laws that we have purposely go against them. So now when we get the land, some of us may like what the Jebusites do, may like what the Canaanites do, and want to serve their gods and take part in the practices that they do anymore.
That was 7, sir. 7-3, yeah?
Yeah.
17-3. 17-4. What's the God? Lakar. Wa Shemaitha. Wada. Rashaf. Ha Yatab. Wahaba. Amaf. Nakawan. Tha Dabar. Na'ai Shata. Hatha Wa'ai Ba. Ha Wa'af. Baya Ba Yasha'ala Watha Wataza'af Ata Ha'ayash Hahawa'a Awa Ata Ha'asha Hahawa'a Asha Aishawa Atha Hadaba Hara'ai Hawa'a Al Sha'ai Raya Atha Ha'ayash Awa Atha Ha'asha Wasa Latham Ba'a Banyam Wama Thawa Al Paya Shanyam Idayam Atha Lashama Idayam Yawamah Hamaf La'a Yawamah Al Paya Id Akad Yada Ha'idyam Taha Yaha Kawa Ba Ra'ashna Lahama Yatawa Wayad Kal Ha'aim Ba'a Kara Na'a Waba'ai Raf. It's like Hara'ai Kaya Yapal Yapala Maman Dabar Lama Pashta Bayan Dam Ladam. It's like Bayan Dayan La Dayan Labayan Nagai Lanagai Dabaya Raya Bata Basha I Rayak Wakwaf Wa'ai Layaf Al Hamakwam Ashar Yabaka Yahawa Alahayaka Ban Waba Ata Al Haka Hanayam Ha Lawayam Wa'al Hashapat Asha Yahawa Vayamayam Haham Wada Rashaf Waha Gayadawa Laka Ata Daba Hamash Ha Shama Ha Shama Ha Mashapat Lakia Wa'al Shayaf Al Paya Hadba Asha Yaga Yadawa Lawa Man Ha Makawam Hahawa'a Asha Yaba Kawa Yahawa Washama Ra'ash La'ai Shawaf Kakao Asha Yawa Rawak Al Paya Hatha Ra Asha Yawa Ra Yaka Wa'al Hama Shapat Asha Yasha Mawa Laka Ma'ai Sha'a La'a. Oh, sorry, that's it.
That's innocent. Let's read that in the English.
And Slakia, and it be told thee, thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently, and behold, it be true.
So, you hear about a village, in that village, they're serving bar, man. They got this high place up there. Now, you see, the Bible, it deals with things in a manly way, meaning you find out, you don't gossip and you know, you're telling people something that's a lie. You go and you find out, and you find out if it's true or it's a lie. You find out now that in this village, these people serve the Lord, man. Like, I don't know what you're on about, man. I went to that village. I didn't see no standing image. I didn't see no idols. You mean these people are serving the Lord thy God, man? Or you can investigate, and they are, man. As you walk through the gate, you see one high place over here. You see a statue over there, like, yo, this village is, you know what I mean, following the other nations again, man. Reader.
Come on. And the thing certain that such abominations is wrought in Israel.
And it's an abomination, man. Meaning to follow the culture of another nation is an abomination, man. And that's why so many people go, you know, with the UPK, why don't you like change the truth, man? What you mean? Why don't you like add on? Because you can't change the truth, man.
That's right.
You gotta hold on to it. You gotta be possessive over the truth, man. Just like how the Lord is possessive over the Israelites. You know what I mean? They can't follow no other nations' ways, man. They can't serve other nations' gods. And even amongst us, these rules are in place that what? We don't become like other nations, man. You gotta be possessive over the truth, man. You gotta be firm on what is right. And you reason about it right now. Read on.
Then shalt thou bring forth that man or that woman which have committed that wicked thing unto thy gates.
Yes, now that person. So in some cases, it may not be the whole village. It may be just one person in the village. So if it's true, you done the investigating, then now you bring him. You bring him to the gate, man. Meaning it's done at the gate so that what everyone can see. Man.
That's right.
It's not hidden. It's for everyone to see that. Listen, this is what happens when you don't obey the Lord. Reader.
That man or that woman, and they shall stone them with stones till they die.
And there, man, it's done at the gates that everyone can see. Everyone can see the rock busting his head top, man. Then the second rock, is bouncing off his head, man. It's done so that what everyone at the gate feels like, raw. I'm not doing that. I saw him crying and rock 1, 2, 3, 4. He was half unconscious and they're still throwing more rocks and more rocks. It's called fear tactics, man. It's meant to be done that. Listen, you see and go, I'm not doing what he did because I saw what happened to him. And listen, man, I want to die a better way.
That's right.
Reader.
Till they die. At the mouth of 2 witnesses or 3 witnesses shall he that is worthy of death be put to death.
So meaning you can't put someone to death by what one person said, man. You need 2, 3, meaning there's got to be someone to verify what you're saying, man. You can't just say and then, you know, that person gets put to death. You need 2 witnesses or even 3 for this person to get put to death. Reader.
Come, but at the mouth of 1 witness he shall not be put to death.
There you go, reader.
The hand of the witnesses shall be the first upon him.
So now, why are the witnesses first upon you? Because they saw you do it. So if they can't stone you to death, it's because they're lying, man. If they got a conscience where I can't do it, then maybe they're lying. So that's why they do it first to show they ain't took part and what they're saying is true. Reader.
To put him to death, and afterward the hands of all the people, so thou shalt put the evil away from among you. So
now, first off, the witnesses do it, then everyone. Why does everyone need to do it? To show everyone else, listen, we all agree with this, man. It's not just, the witnesses only, meaning as a people, all of us don't agree. So all of us agree that if you worship idols, you're going to be put to death, man.
That's right.
That's why everyone needs to do it. Reader.
If there arise a matter too hard for thee in judgment, between blood and blood, between plea and plea, between stroke and stroke, being matters of controversy within thy gates, then thou shalt arise and get thee up into the place which the Lord thy God shall choose.
So what is talking about? The place where the Lord chose was Jerusalem. So meaning, if you're a judge and you don't know what to do, you will go to the high priest, man.
That's right.
You would take it to him like, listen, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? With this case here, it's too hard for me. and you'll take it to the high priest of the Lord in Jerusalem. Reader.
And thou shalt do according to the sentence which they of that place which the Lord thy God shall choose shall show you.
There's so meaning you go there and the priest from the power of the Lord tells you what to do, and you're meant to do that, man. Don't go back to your town and go, I think that's a bit harsh, you know. No, man. You know what I mean? He wants me to do that. Listen, man, that came from the Lord, man. It's why you went there, because you didn't know. So you inquired of the Lord, and a man of the Lord telling you, listen, this is the judgment. That's why you should do it and not deviate anymore.
Come on, end of it. Come. And thou shalt observe to do according to all that they inform thee.
And there you go. So what that priest tells you in regards to judgment, you should do all of it.
That's right.
That's it, man. I remember that. And Madiam. Right, we're going to face the east and the prayers.
The Lord's Prayer, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahawah, Malak of Ka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Ba Shemayim, Nafandanawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawafyanawa, Wala'a, Tabaya Ayanawa, Banasaya one, Abba, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha Kapara, I will love you, Aman. And in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. And the prayer for the power of the Hakak. Yahawah. Bahashem Yahawashai. Baba Kushah. Nafandanawa. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kalmakala. Bukalmadawa. Hakak. Lataha. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahakwaya. Hamafia. Hakak. Arakawa. Hatama Allah. Lagarashan. Bahashem Yahawashai. Wada Aman.
And in the English, Yahawah. In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. The power against all unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
And the blessings. Barakatah Yahawah. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Mata Zabiya'ah. Allah wap Yahanna. Ha Allah wapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kayayalyam. Wa Akwafyam. Yahawah. Bahashem Yahawashi. The water Arman.
And in the English, bless you Yahawah. And Yahawashi. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The general. The captain. The officer. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahawah. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'a Ayanya,
Asha'a Ayanya,
Al-Hahayim,
Al-Hahayim,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Isaiah,
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 Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa Arataza,
Wa Arataza,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Galka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamaka,
Shamaka,
Hanala'a,
Hanala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawama,
Shawama,
Yasha'ala,
Yashra'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamaka,
Shamaka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazaka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yan,
Al-Riyad,
Yam Yanka,
Yam Yamka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ayakayaka,
La'ayakayaka,
Wayarak,
Wayaraq,
Walayala,
Walayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamaka,
Yashamaka,
Makalrai,
Makalrai,
Yashama,
Yashama,
Afna Pashka,
Afna Pashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashama,
Yashama,
Taza Afka,
Taza Afka,
Wabawa Aka,
Wabawa Aika,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aika,
I will love,
I will lum,
Aman,
Aman, and in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Allahayim,
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takarash.
Al-Thakarash,
Wa Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Thashakwat,
Al-Kayahana.
Al-Kayahana,
Al-Wabayaka.
Al-Wabiyaka,
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Imakam.
Al-Imaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ira Yumwa,
Sawada.
Sawada,
Wayatha Yawa Aitazawa.
Wayatha Yawa Aitazawa,
Al-Tazapa Wanyaka.
Al-Tazapa Wanyaka,
Amawa.
Amawa,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanyakakidam.
Wanakakidam,
Magaya.
Magaya,
Wala'a Yazaka.
Wala Yazaka,
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yashra'ala,
Iwada.
Iwada,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa,
Laba.
Laba,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka,
Baya.
Vaya,
Yakawafwa.
Yakarafwa,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Adawam.
Adawam,
Wa Yashama Alayam.
Wa Yashma Aliyah,
Mawa Abba.
Mawa Abba,
Wahagaya.
Wahagaya,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wa Imawan.
Wa Aimawan,
Wa Imala.
Wa Aimala,
Palishah.
Halashah,
I'm Yashabya.
I'm Yeshabya,
Tazawa.
Tazawa,
Gum Ashawa.
Gum Ashawa,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Imam.
Aiman,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Zawawai.
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aishalaham.
Shalaham,
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan,
Kasaya Surah.
Kasaya Sarah,
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan,
Banakal.
Wanakal,
Kayashwan.
Kayashwan,
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa,
Bayandara.
Ayandara,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Daman.
Daman,
La Adama.
Adama,
Shayatamwa.
Ayathumwa,
Nadar Yabbawa.
Dara Yabawa,
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira,
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai,
Kauna Sayakamwa.
Kaunasaya Kumwa,
Asha.
Asha,
Amawa.
Amawa,
Nayarasha.
Mayarasha,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Na'awa.
Na'awa,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa.
Shayathumwa,
Kagalgala.
Galgala,
Kakwash.
Shakwash,
Labanya Raka.
Labanya Raka,
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash,
Taba'aya Yara.
Taba'aya Ira,
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba,
Talahat.
Salahat,
Hayam.
Hayam,
Khan.
Khan,
Daradakma.
Saradama,
Basa Iraka.
Basa Iraka,
Wabasaba Pafka.
Wabasar, Wapafka,
Fabalaham.
Fabalaham,
Mala'a.
Mala'a,
Panyaham.
Panyaham,
Kwalawan.
Palawan,
Wayabu Kwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa,
Wayaba Awa.
Wayaba Alwa, I.S.U.P.K.
ويا
YAHANNA
ويا أبدوا
YAHANNA
ويا دعيوة
YAHANNA
خيا أطار
YAHANNA
شمكا
SHALAM
يهوى
YAHANNA
لبدكا
YAHANNA
all your one
I.S.U.P.K.
alcohol aratiza
Amen.
amen.
And in English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against.
And consulted against.
Thy hidden ones.
Thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabor. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Horeb.
Make their nobles like Horeb.
And like Zaire.
And like Zaire.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of the Most High in possession.
The houses of the Most High in possession.
O my power.
O my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth for wood.
And as the flame.
And as the flame.
Setteth the mountains on fire.
Setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishments and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the schools.
And the schools.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishments and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Pasikomatasi.
The
gay movement.
The
lesbian movement.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space programs.
Army,
Navy,
Air Force,
Marines,
Wall Street, open up the internet,
and
the airways, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahawashi, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake thy coming. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you always. So be it.
I'm going to bless Israel, Yahweh. Bahashem
Yahawashi.
Barak Hanawa.
Wayashra'ala.
Wahabaya. Sapaya. Barak Rapah. Magan Hagan. Bahashem Yahawashi. The water Aman. The one that said was, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Jesus, thank you. So be it.
Yeah, class dismissed.